Alright, I'm recording. Alright, how long is this story?
Quite long.
Alright, let's go.
Quite long.
Let's go.
I'm just gonna continue from where I was.
Alright. Well, no, restart. It's a YouTube video, you whore.
I heard niggers.
Oh, I will link and make them subscribe to you if you reread it.
Fine.
Alright.
As the day was pleasant, Madame Valmont drove over to La Brie to see Desiree and the baby. It made her think of Desiree with a baby. Why, it seemed but yesterday that Desiree was little more than a baby herself, when Monsieur, in riding through the gateway of Valmont, had found her lying asleep in the shadow of the big stone pillar. The little one awoke.
She's homeless.
And began to cry for Dada. That was as much as she could do or say.
What
Some
a
people
dumbass.
thought she might have strayed there of her own accord, for she was of the toddling age. The prevailing belief was that she had been deliberately left by a party of Texans whose canvas-covered wagon, late in the day, had crossed the ferry that Coton-Maïs kept just
orphan.
below the plantation.
Hold on.
In time, Madame Valmont abandoned every speculation but the one that Desiree had been sent to her by a beneficent providence to be the child of her affection, seeing that she was without child of the flesh. For the girl grew to be beautiful and gentle, affectionate and sincere.
Playboy.
Idol of Valmont. It was no wonder when she stood one day against the stone pillars in whose shadow she had lain asleep 18 years before, that Armand Aubigny, riding by and seeing her there, had fallen in love with her.
Pervert.
That was the way that all Aubignys fell in love, as if struck by a pistol shot. The wonder was that he had not loved her before, for he had known her since his father brought him home from Paris, a boy of 8, after his mother died there. The passion that awoke in him that day when he saw her at the gate swept along him like an avalanche, or like a prairie fire, or like anything that drives headlong over all obstacles. Monsieur Valmont grew practical, and wanted things well considered, that is, the girl's obscure origin. Armand looked into her eyes and did not care.
Oh, what a
Reminded
bitch.
she was nameless. What did it matter about a name when he could give her one of the oldest and proudest in Louisiana?
Sounds like a
He
dick.
ordered it the Corbier from Paris and contained himself with what patience he could until it arrived. Then they were married. Valmont
fast.
had not seen Desiree and the baby for 4 weeks. When she reached La Brie, she shuddered at the first sight of it, as she always did. It was a sad-looking place, for which many years had not known the gentle presence of a mistress. Old Monsieur Aubigny having married and buried his wife in France, and she having loved her own land too well ever to leave it. The roof came down steep and black like a cowl, reaching out beyond the wide galleries that encircled the yellow stuccoed house. Big, solemn oaks grew close to it, and their thick-leaved, far-reaching branches shadowed it like a pall. Young Aubigny's rule was a strict one, too, and under it, his Negroes had forgotten how to be gay, as they had
What? Forgot how to be gay?
in an indulgent lifetime. The young mother was recovering slowly, and lay at full length, in her
But
soft
they're
white
gay, so it doesn't matter. She's not gonna get raped.
upon a couch. The baby was beside her, upon her arm, where he had fallen asleep at her breast. The yellow nurse woman sat beside a window, fanning herself. Madame Valmont bent her portly figure over Desiree and kissed her,
Don't drop the soap.
tenderly in her arms. Then she turned to the child. "This is not the baby!" she exclaimed, in startled tones. French was the language spoken at Valmont in these days. "I knew you would be astonished," laughed
French
Desiree.
people are assholes.
"The way he has grown, the little cochon de lait. Look at his legs, Mama, and his hands and fingernails. Real fingernails. Sandrine had to cut them this morning. Isn't it true, Sandrine?"
Somebody needs to smack this bitch.
The woman bowed her turbaned head majestically. "My see, madame. And the way he cries," went on Desiree, "is deafening. Armand heard him the other day as far away as Leblanche's cabin." Madame Valmont had never removed her eyes from the child. She lifted it and walked with it over to the window that was lightest. She scanned the baby narrowly, then looked as searchingly as Sandrine, whose face was turned to gaze across the fields.
What?
"Yes,
There's gays in the
the
field?
child has grown, has changed," said Madame Valmont slowly as she replaced it beside his mother. "What does Armand say?" Desiree's face became suffused with a glow that was happiness in itself.
Orgasm.
Oh, Armand is the proudest father in the parish, I believe, chiefly because it's a boy to bear his name, though he says not, that he would have loved a girl as well, but I know it isn't. I know he says that to please me, and Mama.
Is this
Yes.
multiple pages? Holy shit.
Valmonde's head down to her, and speaking in a whisper, he hasn't punished one of them, not one of them, since the baby is born. Even Adrien, who pretended to have burned his leg.
Somebody better get 25 kill streaks soon, I swear to God.
And said Adrien was a great scamp. Oh, Mama, enemy AC-130 What Desiree said was true. Marriage, and later the birth of his son, had softened Armand Aubigny's imperious and exacting nature greatly. This was what made the gentle Desiree so happy, for she loved him desperately. When he frowned, she trembled, but loved him. When he smiled, she asked often no greater blessing of God, but Armand's dark, handsome face had not often been disfigured by frowns.
God, your mom is handsome? That's nasty.
When the baby was about 3 months old, Desiree awoke one day to the conviction that there was something in there menacing her peace. It was at first too subtle, as it had only been a disquieting suggestion, an air of mystery among the blacks. Unexpected visits from far-off neighbors who could hardly account for their coming. Then a strange, an awful change in her husband's manner, which she dared not ask him to explain. When he spoke to her, it was with averted eyes, from which the old love light seemed to have vanished.
Kevin, stop, Kevin, hold on. How far are we into this damn story?
Halfway.
Okay, fuck this.
Mommy, mother, mama, Mommy! Don't turn the TV up, that's such a jackass move.
Did you turn the TV
I
up
can scream louder than the TV! Mom, why are you gonna be such a poop? Mommy! Mom! I got a question. I'm bleeding. I'm bleeding.
It's not a question, bro.
I'm bleeding. Mom, I'm fucking bleeding!
Video thingy. I'm not doing a video thingy. I'm freaking bleeding over here. Medic! Medic! Mom! The internet voices are clawing at my face!
Oh, wow. Oh, God.
911! Maybe you should call 911 because you're freaking crazy. That's it. You're going to bed in 10 minutes. No questions asked.
Wow, Kevin.
Somebody. One.
I'm bleeding! Oh my God. Wow. Wow. Wow.